to Delves. There's more to do in Delves, Deiaji. Meet me in Dornogal. There's loads to discuss. Meet Bran Bronzebeard within Dornogal.
Engineers are running dangerously low on supplies. Recover what tools you can.
do not have a target.
These supplies are pristine and Empire quality. Your work keeps the Arathi army strong.
You carry your torch, you light the city. We are the Seekers of Light.
Yeah! So be it.
A Scout's Journal. I now know why the sacred flame brought us here. I now understand its divine path. This place, this hallowed ground that is tainted with darkness. It is up to us to chart this new land, to bring Biladar's light to all its corners and past the dark ocean. We have been doing the divine work and will continue to do so. The sacred flame is within me as I travel through this mired land. The sacred flame will cleanse these contaminated waters. It's the... A Scout's Journal. I now know why the sacred flame brought us here. A Scout's Journal. I now know why the sacred flame brought us here. I now understand its divine path. This place, this hallowed ground that is tainted with darkness. It is up to us to chart this new land, to bring Biladar's light to all its corners and past the dark ocean. We have been doing the divine work and will continue to do so. The sacred flame is within me as I travel through this mired land. The sacred flame will cleanse these contaminated waters, its diseases purged. O sacred flame, give me your strength and might so I can finish this mission. Be my guide through dark places, and my beacon when darkness approaches. Bring me back home safe and sound, so I may share my findings. Wenren's lifeless eyes stare up at you. A murder most foul. Somebody didn't want Wenren to finish his spell. Find out who. Investigate Wenren's murder. Wenren Althal. The silence in the room is suffocating. Wenren Althal. Warm blood pools underneath the body. Wenren hasn't been dead long. A knife handle sticks out near Wenren's abdomen. The hilt bears a symbol etched into the wood and painted in black and purple. It's a symbol reminiscent of the Order of Night. Burnt research. Books and papers have been piled together and burned. You shuffle some pages around, but none of Wenren's research survived. Smashed accoutrements. Various arcane tools have been smashed along with Wenren's research. You spot a glint within some pieces of glass. The wand Wenren gave you to track the arcane traces from the crabs lays bent but not broken. The body is still warm. You carefully consider the clues you have gathered. Finding justice. The pieces fit together to form a simple, but dark picture. The Order of Night did not want Wenren to create a portal back to the Empire. No doubt reinforcements and supplies would hinder their mission. So, someone stabbed him, burned his research, and smashed his tools. But with this arcane focus in hand, you can see a faint trail of arcane residue. Did some arcane dust get on the perpetrator? Follow the trail and find out. Track down Wenren's killer.
Are you well, friend?
Teferti Ulrith. Teferti glances around. Can I help you?
A lamplighter brings hope.
There's no time to mourn. Not when there's fighting to be done. If you have time to mourn, you have time to train. To make sure we don't lose anyone else.
Don't give in to fear.
You found their things? In all the darkness? Thank you. And this is...
We carry the flame into the unknown. My faith kindles my hope.
Crowdsourcing. Light's Gambit is an old and honored game. There's a reason so many Arati play it. It can teach you a lot about strategy. And it can tell you a lot about your opponents. Faerun suddenly deflates. But we're still missing a few pieces that we need in order to play. Sometimes, folks around Miraldar lend us pieces for a game. Could you ask around? Collect 4 game pieces from Arati in Miraldar.
In my heart, there is fire.
The sacred flame tempers our spirit.
Great Kiran. Be safe in the sacred flame.
Search the shadows. Lead them home.
In hardship, kindness.
Kira Horth. Kira hums as she cooks, smiling. The pan smells of onions and garlic.
Keep an eye on the dawn towers.
Sacred flame guide your way, friend.
Arati Reserve. It is an honor to serve the Arati people.
May the shadows pass you by.
Beladar shift in your favor.
I will not institute any punishment for his absence. I'm simply glad you were there to support him when I could not. We are living in times of prophecy, Deiaji. It is a curse I would not bestow upon anyone. We must do what we must to survive these days.
Beware the shadows.
I search each day for a winning strategy. We are surrounded by dangers.
Steel Strike listens to your story with growing concern. No. Dead.
Our holy mission takes a toll. We must rely on outsiders to save the Arathi. We are the warriors of the sacred flame.
Marjalenglo. Welcome. May the flame warm your path.
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
Keth weren't. Keth turns from his game and mimics striking with an invisible weapon. And then bam! Stormbreaker crushes you with a swing of his mighty axe. Take that, monster.
Have you seen any spooky stuff?
In the darkness, we confront our true selves.
Karjan Fairlifen. Hello, friend. Are you interested in some tomes?
Shadow spreads. This too was foreseen. Am I needed?
Anjuin Ren. I can't remember the last time I did something as simple as playing a game. Can you?
Agreed.
We have lost so many.
We might have gotten a bit ahead of ourselves.
A beacon in the dark.
Light's Gambit. It's fine. We can catch you up on the rest of the rules later. Resolving combat is the most fun, anyway. You and Anjuin can team up against me. Perhaps with the both of you together, you'll stand a chance. Faerin laughs. Grab the castle piece to start a game of Light's Gambit with Faerin and Anjuin.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
It's your team against my one unit. Easy. You win by getting my units held to 0. I win by getting each of your units held to 0. Look carefully at each of your units' abilities. Don't worry. I won't start until you make your first move. Your castle has a powerful ranged attack, but it can't move. The other two can move, and have both ranged and melee abilities. Try using an ability. Each unit can only do one ability, then it has to recharge. While it's recharging, switch to another unit. Move your pieces around the board to avoid my attacks and deal your own. The first player to wipe out the other side's team wins. Let's do this!
I must get closer.
I will help if I can.
Anju and Rin. I can't remember the last time I did something as simple as playing a game. Can you?
Will I be forgiven? What can I do? I hear a radiant song. I will always try. Who is calling for help? What can I do? We have lost so many. I will always try. I hear a radiant song.
When shadow falls, lamplighters rise.
Faerin Lothar. Light's gambit is full of interesting decisions. Will you hold your cleric back to protect your castle? Or send it forward to heal your knight? There are other encounters, too. Different situations call for different strategies, though I personally think you can't go wrong by just blasting your enemy to bits as quickly as possible, in every situation.
Despite everything, the Orathi find joy. We are a light in the darkness. Be strong, my friend. I will see you through the shadow. We carry the flame into the unknown. We owe our service to those in need. Don't give in to fear. We cannot hide from evil. Be strong, my friend. A lamplighter brings hope. If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help. We are a light in the darkness, a beacon in the dark. My faith kindles my hope. Despite everything, the Arathi find joy.
I will help if I can.
I hope you found that relaxing, too, Deiaji. I didn't realize how much we all needed a break.
Who is calling for help?
to live under constant threat of shadow. How do you do it?
When night falls, the army enacts the shadow curfew. Get inside, get to safety. Incoming! Use the lances on those enemies. Good work. You'd fit in well with us lamplighters. As our numbers dwindle, some find their faith shaken. They turn to the whispers in the darkness. Look out! Here come more of those fiends! A behemoth! Quickly, take it down! Thank goodness. That was a small one. Those monsters can take out a warship. We must hold to our faith in the sacred flame. Ourselves. And in each other if we are to succeed.
Shadow! Quickly! Get inside!
Farron, thank the flame. Kobis are raiding Sinna's yearning. The army went ahead, but...
Say no more. Our new allies and I will go to their aid. Seek shelter immediately.
Greetings, outsider.
Lights out. Name's Agar. I try to keep tabs on lamplighters in the field and assess what areas of Hallowfall may be in need of their aid. The Dawn Tower fell dark at Velhan's claim a few weeks ago. Based on what's been happening around Hallowfall, it's probably because of the rising tide of Kabis. Lamplighters Tinar and Emira are heading there, but this might be more than even 2 lamplighters together can handle. Will you meet them there and help them restore the light at Velhan's claim? Meet Tinar and Emira near Velhan's claim.
For the Empire.
You are an outsider, yes? The Empire's light will banish the darkness.
Step into the light.
Jermalithpeak. Rest here as long as you wish, outsider. No one knows when Villadar will shift again.
Stay productive in the light, vigilant in the night.
In hardship, kindness.
Helmet Aegisax. Stay in the light, stranger.
Belladar shine on you.
Hungry in hollow. Hey. You looking for a great meal? Willing to wade through the mud to get it? Go see Dalina. She'll sort you out. Don't bother trying to convince her to leave that hollow, though. Believe me, we've all tried. Why someone would leave the safety of the light for that? She seems to do alright, though. Seek out Dalina in Growling Hollow.
Walk in the light.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
So young to have been taken from us. So brave and bold. Perhaps too bold.
The Empire is forever.
Sister Etna Blaze. Sister Etna gives you a critical once-over. Flames light be with you, outsider.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
Sweet sting infestation. Poor Thalion. I gave him some of his first lessons in combat. I'll see him to his final pyre. But first, you. I've been trying to fight back an infestation of sweet stings harassing our winemaking operations. I need someone else to finish them off while I tend to Thalion's remains. Be fast and clever and bring me some of their venom as you take care of things. We'll turn that into a poison for the nesting sites and be done with the nuisance. Collect 10 vials of wasp venom.
Take your leave. The Empire's light will banish the darkness.
Memorial wine. Oh, Thalion. He always did follow his big brother into anything. While we prepare Thalion for his final rest, would you please help Brother Abelard with a batch of memorial wine for the service? Make memorial wine with Brother Abelard.
Take your leave.
Strayed from faith.
Brother Abelard. The creation of our memorial wine is a sacred process. Are you ready to begin?
We will triumph. The Empire is forever.
I am out of range. I require a target.
You are an outsider, yes? We are all the Emperor's subjects.
Did you kill those things?
The Empire's light will banish the darkness.
Good job. You hardly look stung.
The Empire is forever.
Such a shame we need to make so much of this wine.
Obey the testament of Merildar.
Burning reflections. Sybeston could use your support now. His little brother was his best friend. Only death could separate them, and it has. He is not taking it well. It is customary to burn written memories of the deceased. By committing them to the flames, we let go our heartache and let the warmth of memory heal us. It is a bittersweet time. You were with Thalion at the end, too. That might help Sybeston. Help Sybeston mourn his brother.
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
Baron Sybeston Braun Pike. Thalion. If there was only something I could do.
Just so.
We will triumph.
It worries me Sybeston's still in such anger over his grief.
The Empire's light will banish the darkness.
Missing somebody. Thalion was a good one, but now we must commit his body to the flames. Sybeston is in no shape to bear his brother. Would you collect his remains from among those others awaiting their final rest? Collect Thalion's remains. Missing somebody. Thalion
Take your leave.
Funerary platform. Thalian's body is missing. You notice that all the other bodies awaiting funerals are missing as well. You should probably report this to Sister Etna.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
We have strayed from favor.
Gone? All the bodies are gone.
Obey the testament of Feraldar.
Sacred Flame Inquisition. All the dead are missing? How can that be? They were all laid out in preparation for their pyres. Who would want to move them? Someone must have seen something. Go ask anyone in the area who might have seen something, and I'll go talk to some of the upper clergy. We'll get to the bottom of this and return our dead so they can be properly tended to. Interrogate the local clergy.
The Empire is forever. The Emperor rewards the faithful.
Helpful clergy. May I help you?
The Empire's light will banish the darkness.
Pious disciple. May I help you?
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
May Beladar stay in the light.
Vintner Monk. Sacred Flame bless you.
Don't despair. The shadows sense it.
We are the warriors of the Sacred Flame.
There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
We are the warriors of the Sacred Flame. We will triumph. You are an outsider, yes? We have strayed from favor.
We will triumph.
We will triumph. We have strayed from favor.
The Emperor rewards the faithful.
We burn brightly together.
We are the warriors of the Sacred Flame.
We are the holders of hope. If the shadows find you, call.
You are an outsider, yes?
They attacked you? And said the prioress is involved? That does not bode well.
The Empire is forever.
Priory of the Sacred Flame, a brother's grief. I fear that the prioress may be behind our missing dead and our missing baron. Cybeston has disappeared as well, and I don't believe in coincidences. She and Cybeston have taken our recent losses hard. I fear what their overwhelming grief might be doing to their souls. We must confront them and bring them back to sanity. If we can. Tell General Steelstrike what you have learned. We might need her backup. I'll be waiting for you here.
We are all the Emperor's subjects.
A lamplighter's duty. Darkness has fallen. Priory of the Sacred Flame, a brother's grief. I fear that the prioress may be behind our missing dead and our missing baron. Cybeston has disappeared as well, and I don't believe in coincidences. She and Cybeston have taken our recent losses hard. I fear what their overwhelming grief might be doing to their souls. We must confront them and bring them back to sanity. If we can. Tell General Steelstrike what you have learned. We might need her backup. I'll be waiting for you here. Confront Prioress Helzi Merprey inside the Priory of the Sacred Flame.
This land was not what we expected. The Day of Darkness changed everything.
Halt, Farron. We secure the village, then rescue the captives.
Use the torchlit with the sacred flame, and inspire the Arathi's valor.
Farron. I don't care if Steel Strike thinks I'm reckless. I don't care if I get hurt. I can't let my people die. We've lost too many already. To Nerubians, to Kabis, to the shadows themselves. There's hardly any of us left. How long until there are none? Farron. Farron scowls. Horrible, violent, A&D. Stinky creatures. They've plagued us since the moment we arrived in Hallow Fall. We've tried to figure out how intelligent they are. Could we parley for a peace? But every scholar we've sent to study how to communicate with them has ended up dead. Usually, dead and eaten. And worse, they seem to wield some kind of necromancy. As if eating us wasn't enough, sometimes they chose to dishonor the memory of our allies even further by raising them to fight against us. I have no idea how they choose which of us to eat and which of us to raise. Raise the strongest, eat the plumpest? It churns my stomach to contemplate these things.
In my heart, there is fire.
The Kabis have already been dragging innocent villagers to the shore. They'll drown them and eat them. We have to save them.
Despite everything, the Arathi find joy. Don't give in to fear.
Tricks of the dark. Kabis lurk in the shallows of murky water and snatch any who come near, faster than a viper. And that's just when they hunt alone. In numbers, they are a swarm to be reckoned with. They've been a plague on our outskirt villages since the day we arrived. They eat victims alive, given the chance. We must rescue the villagers that have already been dragged to the water. Rescue 5 Arathi captives.
If you are lost in darkness, we are here to help.
We must prepare for Beladar to shift.
Fickle fiendish fish. Judging by the glint in your eye, you wish to join Faerun in this madness? To push into the Kabis waters? In the darkness? You are a fool with a death wish. Take as many of those damnable fish out as you can, before they drag you into the depths for their dinner. Kill 13 Kabis invaders.
Caution is warranted.
Soldiers, with me!
Help! I'm hit! I'm more fighter than healer. Anduin, can you...
Not with the light, but I know first aid.
People are fighting against a never-ending tide. Courage can falter, but it never disappears.
closer. I need to target something first. I do not have a target.
Faerin. Stay strong, my friend. We must rescue the villagers and slay these fiends.
You have our thanks, Farron Lothar. And you too, outsiders.
Am I needed? Well, Lothar.
I will see you through the shadow. We carry the flame into the unknown.
Soldiers, with me!
I'm more fighter than healer. Anduin!
Require a target.
Gasping plea. A gasping, pathetic-looking fish taken from the corpse of a cobbies flops weakly in your hand. Its beady eye twitches, and you suddenly hear a breathless voice in the recesses of your mind. The water. Take me to the water. Away from these cobbies wretches. Away from the sky. Put the strange fish in safe waters near the cobbies camp at Sunless Strand.
The fish gulps down salt water to regain its breath and then turns to look at you with intelligent eyes. I live, thanks to you. The shade of these rocks suits me nicely for the work to be done. Allow me to repay your selfless gesture. Peculiar fish. A sharp intelligence in the fish's eyes betrays the idea that it is in any way ordinary. Tidal charms. When the fish speaks, its lips do not move. You hear its voice in your head. No doubt you have found that your senses cannot be trusted when dealing with the cobbies. A tremendous power, is it not? It is only fair that you show them the power they wield is not theirs alone. I will show you how to craft a tool to lure and destroy them. You will find their kind carry shards taken from the deep. Bring them to me. Collect 12 sunless shards from the Kabis at Sunless Strand. Voices from the deep. To deceive the senses of these Kabis is one matter. To know what will captivate them is another. They champ and drool at the thought of devouring your kind. But it is the voices of the deep that transfix them and lower their guard. It's then that you will strike. Search their shrines to gain an insight for what these wretches hold sacred. See how they have twisted the bellowing truths that lie below. Study 3 ritual sites for insights on the Kabis. Peculiar fish. Bring the materials. Only then can we continue. Glinting abyssal shards and strands of coral. Bound with words of power and worn around the neck, I will show you how to trick the senses of your enemies. You see now what the Kabis revere. It is time to put that dark knowledge to use. Alluring offer. It is done. Take this tidal charm, cloak your form in the darkness of the sea, and unmake the Kabis. Their strongest warriors gather and scheme against your kind upon that central island. With the lure, they will not see you for what you are. Use that advantage to become their end. But understand, as the Kabis fail to, this is a power you borrow. It belongs to the sea. Lure and assassinate Gilcarver and his Kabis tide marshals on the island off the Sunless Strand. With this, the lesson has been given. They will think twice before considering my kind as meat. You kill well, Landwalker. But the power of the deep must be returned. Our time together nears its end. Return to the sea. I remain weakened by my time so near the searing light of the surface. I ask that you take me to deeper waters, away from these Kabis, where I can return to my kind. Take the peculiar fish to deeper waters.
The lamplighters are stretched thin. For the Arathi to survive, we must settle in lands shadowed from Beladar's light. The darkness strikes out with threats not even our key flames can dispel. Aid us, outsider. Be our beacon in the dark.
A warbling cry emanates from the fish. It casts its song into the ocean depths. I expected an ignoble end at the hands of the Kabis for my folly. Never could I have believed a land dweller would be my savior. I will remember you. Now, let the facade be at its end. My kind will be expecting me. The fish's form begins to shift and unwind. You realize its guise as a fish has been yet another illusion.
When faced with darkness, many feel their only choice is to spread its corruption. Stand firm against those lost to folly. Turn their fear into hope. The hunger of the Kobus knows no bounds. Their cruelty has made us fear the sea. Drive them from our shore, back to their abyssal home.
Beladar, shift in your favor.
These are from Warren. I think they go well together, even though they're so different.
Beware the shadows.
Oren's message. My dearest Emira. I'm so proud of the work you do as a lamplighter. I know the light you bring is vital to the people of Velhan's claim, so the light you bring to my heart will just have to wait. I wish I could come to you, and perhaps assist in some way, but as you know, these crops are vital to Hallowfall. Deiaji has helped me protect the farm, which gave me the time to write this note, a poor substitute for our reunion, and to invest some effort in getting Eliza working. When she is fully functional, I expect we shall have more time together. Until then, I look forward to your return. With eager anticipation. Oren.
There is always hope if we choose to look for it.
Pleased to meet you, Deiaji. I'm Tinar, and this is Emira. The Dawn Tower at Velhan's claim went dark a while ago, and with all that's been happening, we're only just getting here to help. We did some scouting, and it seems the area is overrun with Kabis. I imagine Velhan's holed up inside, instead of fighting them off. Good thing for his people that we're here. And it's better still to have you along helping.
We're all down here together.
If it leads, it bleeds. Everything rises and falls on leadership, Deiaji. With a good leader, a unit can achieve almost anything. With a bad leader, chaos ensues and success moves out of reach. I've seen that firsthand. Without leaders, the Kabi siege will break like a wave and everything else we do here becomes easier. I've seen 3 Kabis who seem to be leading the others. Let me mark their locations on your map. Deal with them, and we'll be much more able to help Velhan's claim. Defeat the Kabis leaders besieging Velhan's claim.
Keep an eye on the Dom Towers.
You carry your torch, you light the city.
Emira Acton. I'm glad you're here with us, Deiaji.
Always be prepared.
These are from Orin? I think they go well together, even though they're so different.
Stay alert.
Wow, that's really sweet of him. I'll be here for a while, dealing with the Kabis, but I should send something back. So he knows I'm safe, and that I can't wait to see him.
Stay productive in the light, vigilant in the night.
The sword is mightier. I had told Orin I'd be back by now, but Velhan's claim has larger problems than I expected. The people here need my help against the Kabis. Deiaji, I've always been better with a sword than a pen. Strong feelings and being far apart makes it even harder. I'm more at home protecting the vulnerable than being vulnerable. Perhaps I could tell you what I want to get across and you could write it for me. Help Emira choose the right words for her message to Orin.
When the star shifts, seek shelter. For the Empire.
Until our paths cross again.